All right, we have another hobby night for you. So another hobby that we want to share with you is model rockets. Model rockets are fun because they go way up high in the sky. So model rockets, you can find them at your local hobby store. You can order them online. They have everything from really easy kits like this one that literally just snap together to, we'll just say, more complicated kits. But the good thing is they come in a variety of difficulties, so you can start with the really easy ones and work your way up. Now there's a few basic parts to a model rocket that you need to make sure you have built just right. So you can see on some of these basic parts, you start at the top, you have a nose cone, you have a body tube, you have some fins that get attached like this. Usually just glue them right on the bottom of the body tube like that. And very important, parachute, because you want to get your rocket back. Right? And in the very back of the rocket is what we call the engine block, and that's where the motor goes in. I'll talk about that in a second. So if you get a rocket like this that's a plain body tube, then once you get it all together, you can paint it whatever colors you like. Whatever your creative bug does for you. Now when you're building these, you're going to need a few tools. You're probably going to need a hobby knife, so you may need some adult partner help with that. And you're probably going to need some glue. All right. If you're doing anything other than just a simple snap together rocket, you're going to need some glue. Elmer's glue for your simple rockets is probably going to be just fine. Super glue can help sometimes, and if you're doing a bigger rocket, epoxy is probably going to be necessary, but you're going to need to work your way up to that. Now, to make your rockets fly, you're going to need a few more things. One, you're going to need a launch pad. So you see I got a couple of launch pads here with our rockets. So we got a smaller launch pad with a smaller rocket, bigger launch pad with a bigger rocket. The second thing you're going to need is a motor. All right. Motors come in these little tubes, cardboard tubes, and basically it's black powder inside. You ignite one end of it and it burns and it launches the rocket up. So small rockets, small motors. Bigger rockets, bigger motors. Your parents or adult partners, they're going to have to buy these and operate these for you. So talk to your adult partner about that. The next thing you're going to need is a launch controller, which I don't have one to show you right now, but it's basically something that you can stand 50 feet off and ignite the engine. The last thing you're going to need is somewhere to launch the rocket. You need a big field, and you need
you start tracing.
You need a field big enough that basically at least half as high as you expect the rocket to fly. So if you expect the rocket to fly 1,000 feet, you need a field at least 500 feet wide. You need permission of whoever owns the field to be safe. Make sure it's clear of power lines or any structures or anything that could easily burn. Lots of dry grass, not good. One of the best places to launch a rocket in the middle of winter is on a frozen lake. You can actually, if you look up on YouTube or Facebook, it's called the Lake Winnipesaukee High Power Rocket Club. They launch off the middle of Lake Winnipesaukee, which is really cool. We got to watch them do that last winter, and hopefully this winter we're going to go out and join them. And maybe this winter we can find a smaller lake if some of you Cub Scouts want to go launching some of your own rockets. So we can talk about that later. So that is model rocketry in a nutshell. So that's, again, one of our hobbies. We like to do it. And if you'd like to learn more, there's all kinds of resources out there on the interwebs for you. Enjoy your hobbying.